Alright everyone, welcome to another installment of our MS Guide series. This one's going to be about the Gelgoog Ground Type VD, the Vish Donahue. So, you're going to be asking, so why is there a delay between our last video and this one? Well, we're going to go to a more of a standard uploading format of like one day. I'm not going to flood you guys with live videos I'm not going to batch upload to you guys all in like one day and have I get spread out between 5 days anymore. Also, it cuts down on the stress I put on myself to make videos, which, will increase the quality of each video, hopefully. Um, but yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the mobile suit. So you can see this Gelgoog is built more around the melee, and both melee resist and attack damage with some health. The reason being so is, this is my I don't want to say least favorite Gelgoog because it's not. I really hate the mass production way more than this suit, but um, this is a tricky suit. So now here's the thing about this suit. It's all personal preference. That's all it is. It's literally 100% personal preference. So let's get into the build and why I kind of just like I'm very about this suit. So right now I have equipped the Gelgoog beam rifle. Its other weapon available is the giant bazooka with cloth, which you get from the Watch, level 1. Or you battle, I think you can battle level 2 one. You can't battle level 2 one yet. So you have to buy the Watch to get the giant bazooka with cloth. It's literally preference which one you like. You want a blue bazooka or you want a Gelgoog rifle. Both have stuns. Giant bazooka has a guaranteed stun, quote unquote guaranteed, as long as you're accurate for 5 shots. The Gelgoog rifle, if you're accurate and you charge it, you get a shot. But thing is, the Gelgoog rifle, if you're good with it, will never redline. You never have to reload it. You have the beam naginata. You have the arm grenade launcher and the arm Gatling cannon. So these are identical to the normal ground type Gelgoog. So they have same stagger values and same damage base. So the arm grenade launcher is 2 grenades to stun. The Gatling cannon is about half the magazine to stun out of 24, so 12 shots. You have a Gelgoog shield, full size one. The 4,000 health large one, not the small arm shield the other ground type has. We'll move on to how I build this suit. So essentially we're focusing on health, melee defense, and melee damage, mostly. We added on the firing programs for just rounding out part pieces, and yes. So essentially we got level 2 anti-melee armor, level 1 new model frame, level 2 and 5 strengthened frames, for the increased health, enhanced melee programs level 1 and 4 for the increased melee damage, and firing program level 2. So you're probably asking, well, you see, Pyro, if you just, got rid of enhanced melee program level 4 and put on level 3, you'd, have space for not level 2 strength range, but level 3 strength range. You're right. But thing is, why would I lower my melee boost by 3 points and have 9 in the end, plus 9 instead of plus 12 in the end? So, that's kind of my reasoning behind it. I do get enough health out of this build to be a little bit more tanky. I haven't played this suit that much, 22 times, but this is kind of the build I've been sticking with, more survivability based. Now, it does have a unique melee set for animations, especially only regarding to the downswing, just like the Goofy. It's got this. It's weird. You'll see when we get into practice range. It's skills though. Leg shock absorber level 2, quick boost level 2, emergency evasion systems level 2. So level 2 dodge roll means if you have enough thruster, you can perform 2 dodge rolls before you overheat. Which also means you could dodge roll and then tackle an opponent and get your full boost bar back. Allows for outplay possibilities. High performance balancer level 1. Melee combo control level 1, so 2 swing melee. Anti-blast stabilizer, which nullifies this heavy stagger caused by multi explosions. Enhanced tackle level 1 enhances tackle damage by 50% and plus 5 distance to the cover. Plus 5% to distance covered by the tackle. So that's out of the way. This is we're not gonna take the Gelgoog rifle out. We're gonna take the giant bazooka. I prefer the giant bazooka for the reason of this is at least at 400. You know, we could bazooka at 450 beam rifle, but I prefer bazooka at level at 400 cost. So we'll take it out like this. We're gonna bazooka it up, and you know we'll talk about the melee because that's really what we're talking about. But just know, with 3 stuns like this, you can, you know, it's just, as I said, it's preference. I just prefer the bazooka level 1, and level 2 I prefer the beam rifle. So we'll go into the practice range. We'll talk about the melee combo. We'll talk about what this suit's job is, and we'll get to more when we get there. We'll see you guys in the practice range. Hey, everyone, so welcome to the practice range for our Gelgoog VD. So the thing about this suit is, at level 1, it's basically just an over-glorified bazooka with a nice melee animation for its downswing. So you can see, the neutral and side swings are the same with all the other Gelgoogs. But where it gets interesting is its downswing, which is a 2-step downswing animation. Now, the hitbox is tight on the downswing. Really can screw you over. So here's the thing. Since it's divided into 2 parts, it's also modifiers divided into 2 parts. You only get the full damage from the downswing when you land both hits. So essentially, it's going to be harder to get the full damage on a downswing on a downed opponent, as I'll prove with this gun cannon. So we get the full downswing here, which is going to be 3,000 damage. We'll boost back, boost up. So you can see, if you're not fast at all, you won't even get the first part of the downswing off. So proving with this Gundam right here, boost back. It has a long windup. I recommend, and I know this is an unpopular opinion, when an enemy is down and you're in the Gelgoog VD, you're gonna rock it, go for the downswing, boost, neutral swing. Granted, I missed right there because I'm bad sometimes, alright? I'll admit it. But essentially that's what you're looking for. Thing is with the downswing, I hit one right there, but you see, we only got 1890 damage. Alright? But, as I'll show with the neutral swing, we get 2363 damage. Seeing as with the downswing, the second part, where you get the other half of your modifier, and overall damage total, it's hard to hit on a downed enemy, mostly because of the long wind-up time of the melee animation itself. The fact that it takes a good, 2.5 seconds for your main animation to be completely done, a full second for the second swing to even start to count, an enemy suit's going to be getting up after you boost cancel your first one, you boost back up, the suit's going to be getting up after your first swing with it. Which means you just wasted that second of time you could just use to reposition yourself and get ready for another combo. Just hit him with a neutral swing. Yes, you only do 500 more damage, but you buy yourself the invaluable asset of time. So that in mind, neutral swing on downed opponents. It's going to be very, very hard to hit a downed opponent with both steps of your downswing. Especially since, I'll show it again. The second phase is skin tight. You can, if you're not accurate enough, you will miss a downed opponent if you do land it within the correct time frame. This suit is highly effective as you consume against raid types. This is the thing, this being a high melee suit with 2 dodge rolls, it can really bait out raids at 400, 450 costs, this due to the fact that they have stun weapons. They think you don't have a roll anymore, because let's be honest here, if you're using no beam rifle, you look like a normal Gelgoog. If people notice that it's a giant bazooka with cloth, they'll be like, oh man, dude, that's a Gelgoog VD. Maybe I shouldn't wait for him to dodge roll again. But no, let's be real here. Most people don't pay attention to those specific details unless you're anal about details like I can be, and I admit I am very anal about those details. But baiting out raids is a very good thing this suit can do. It has ground topography, so that 55 thrusters is on a stat page really don't mean a lot. It's more like 70. So with that in mind, you don't need thruster parts. Just pump into damage. But as you can see, kind of what we do here. Downswing. Off of whatever stun you get, downswing. Boost back, neutral swing. Then reposition, get ready again. And just lock down an enemy with a suppressive fire. You don't want to give him any sort of breathing room in this suit. And yeah, so just for the sake of the video, we'll go over the sub weapons again. So as I said before, if you saw the normal ground type video for the Gelgoogs, grenade launcher is 2 shots to stun. The Gatling gun's about half your magazine, 10 to 12 bullets, depending on how many you hit. You know. And yeah, so there, which allows you to close the distance and stun. Well, melee. But yeah, other than that, this suit does not have anything else really special to it. Its role is just your general frontline blue. It operates well against generals and raids. The thing is, this thing has really fragile melee defense. That's why we had to put the anti-melee part on. But having sub 20 defenses at both levels 1 and 2 makes this a very fragile suit, which is why, even though we pump defense in, we need to pump health into the suit as well. So with that in mind, you have to be very, not picky with your engagements. You have to rely on your teammates for a good portion of your bet. Like, you already rely on your teammates for backup. Now you have to rely on your teammates to bail your giant Gelgoog ass out of a lot more situations than what you normally ask them for. So, that has been the Gelgoog Ground Type BD. If you have any questions, or if I missed anything, or if you have any suits you want to see in future videos, let me know down in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because guess what? Every day, hopefully, excluding weekends. I'm not gonna upload on weekends, mostly because that's my free time. I'm gonna relax on the weekends. But every weekday, you should expect a new video to pop up in your subscription box. We will be revising some suits if they do get buffed or nerfed. So, you know, I'll date those videos when they do come out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But this has been Grandy Warrior, aka Deranged Pyro, signing off.